whole team wrapped up the non-conference play with a 56-43 win here at home inside the Chase Arena Rich Family Pavilion. Head coach Jennifer Rizzotti. Really a tale of two halves. Let's start off with the first half. Probably some of the best 20-minute basketball I've seen play. Offense looked really good. Defense looked good. Guys had an 18-point lead going into the break.
Yeah, you know, I thought obviously it helps when you shoot the ball well, but I thought we had really good balance between making a couple threes, getting to the paint off of drives, and also getting the ball in the post. And, you know, it's nice when your offense is clicking and working like that. So, but, you know, it shows what potential we have to be really good, and then the second half shows where our inexperience comes into play, and we got a lot of work to do.
Now, the second half, Amy and I were talking on the radio. I don't know if you guys were implementing some new plays on offense, but at a couple times they just looked like they were a little bit lost. You called a timeout there, and did you just say, this is where you need to be? And it seemed like they got a little complacent with that 18-point lead.
They did, and we talked about that at halftime and tried to address it, but they got to live through it to understand what that means. And, you know, we talked to them in the locker room about how our upperclassmen have to be more consistent. Like the Sherelle from Penn State and Sacred Heart would have had 20 points and 10 rebounds today. And so as a junior, she's going to have to make sure she's making it easier for us to get baskets in our offense. I feel like our guards had probably some careless turnovers in the second half, and there was not the kind of organization that we needed to have on offense. So as coaches, that's partly our responsibility of making them more comfortable, but we play a lot of guys. So they have to look around and understand what we're trying to get with that group in there, and then just make sure that they keep working hard to establish the post, get good shots, and then if our shots aren't going down, just play great defense.
You wrap up the non-conference schedule, not the way that you wanted to go through the schedule. You do start conference play with a 1-0 record, so you'll have the full slate of conference play starting on Wednesday against Stony Brook. Is this team ready to begin conference play and try to go 2-0?
We're definitely ready to begin conference play. I mean, this is what it's about. We've played a lot of tough competition, and I feel like we've improved a lot. We got off to a slow start for sure, but the last couple weeks kind of went more like we expected it to go. I'm not sure. You know, we'll see when we go down to Stony Brook. It's always tough to win on the road in the America East. It's never easy. They're off to a great start this year, and they're an athletic team that rebounds the ball well, and it's not something we've done very well ourselves this year. So it's going to be a battle, and our kids, you know, I think they'll be up for it. So I'm excited to get going and play for real. I mean, that's what we say every year is this is the real thing. This is what we're playing for, so let's be ready to go.
So conference play will be in action on Wednesdays. The ladies will hit the road to take on the Seawolves of Stony Brook. Amy Lawrence and I will have the call on WWUH.org, 91.3 FM, starting at 6:45 on Wednesday.